Let's just wait a minute, a few other members to join in. Good, I can see Brenda, Margaret back. I'm waiting, Monica, welcome back. Sandra, can we move on now?
Yes.
Okay. So we had values of y as 5/2 and 10 out of 3. So if that is true, then what are the values of x? Remember, values of y are y equals 5/2. So if this is true, then it means 5/2, which is y, is equal to x plus 1/x. Multiply all through by 2x, we shall have 2x times 5/2 is equal to 2x times x plus 2x times 1/x, so that we have 5x is equal to 2x squared, I think, plus 2. We have 2x squared minus 5x plus 2 equals 0. Factors of 4 that give us -5. Somebody told us sometimes back that they are -1 and -4, right?
Negative. Yes.
Okay, correct. So we have 2x coming out, and here we have x minus 2 minus 1 into x minus 2 actually being 0. So we have 2x minus 1 into x minus 2. What are the values of x? What are the values of x there? A half and
2
and 2.
Half and 2. Then if y is 10/3, the other second value of y, then it means 10/3 is equal to x plus 1/x. And we are going to multiply by 3x this time. So 3x times 10/3 is equal to 3x times x plus 3x times 1/x. You multiply by every term. Why 3x? Because the denominators are 3 and x, and the LCM is 3 times x, which is 3x. So we shall remain with 10x here is equal to 3x squared plus 3. Take 10x the other side and arrange. You have 3x squared minus 10x plus 3 is equal to 0. Factors of 9 that give us -10. Sandra.
-1 and 9. -9.
Correct. So 3x squared minus 9x minus x plus 3 is 0. This time we pull out 3x. So I remain with x minus 3 minus a silent 1, x minus 3 inside equals 0. So we shall have x minus 3 and 3x minus 1 being 0. So what are the values of x this time?
3 and 1.
Are you sure? 3x minus 1.
3x.
So x is
1/3.
1/3 and
3.
and 3. So you bring all the 4 values of x and you say x is actually a half, 2, a third, and 3. Remember at the beginning we said the equation was of degree 4. The equation was of degree 4, and therefore we should get 4 values of x, and here we go. We have 4 values of x. Okay. Are we together?
Yes.
Any question again? Any question? Okay, if there's no question, let's give this one a try. Let's try this. Are you able to see that?
Is that 175?
No, 17x cubed. Okay. It is 4x to the power 4 plus 17x cubed plus 8x squared plus 17x. Okay. Plus 4 is equal to 0. So let's give it a try quickly and we see. Manuel, are we together? Are we almost done? Anybody who has finished? Anybody down? Sandra? I'm waiting. Alpha. Sandra. Hello? Alpha.
Last,
Pardon?
the last part.
What have we got in the last part?
I'm finished.
You finish. Finish. And it alpha.
I'm on the last part.
Okay. Caro?
So for me, as if I've finished, but I'm getting 3 values.
Which ones are they? Okay, first finish, then you post for me. You post for me in the chat forum. So now that's required. Our application of what your best plan, okay? Required application of what your best plan. So can I just have the right to the down and then if I did what? Alright, so it says stand ABC, we practice A, 1, 2, 3. Can you summarize, please? Hello. Annette, Alpha.
Yes.
Caro. We are not seeing values. I've seen only from Monica. What do you have?
Teacher for
Hmm? Can you post for me something on it? And Caro? Okay, let's look at it together. Let's look at it together and we'll see. We said that we use the substitution y is equal to x plus 1 over x squared to solve the equation above. And we see that the equation is of degree 4. To reduce it to degree 2, which is a quadratic, it means we divide it through by x squared plus 8x squared over x squared plus 17x over x squared plus 4 over x squared is equal to 0 over x squared. Do we all have that step?
yes, teacher.
So we have 4x squared plus 17x plus 8 plus 17 over x plus 4 over x squared is equal to 0. Now, we have to collect the similar terms. We have 4x squared plus 4 over x squared plus 17x plus 17 over x plus 8 is equal to 0. And we have 4 into x squared plus 1 over x squared plus 17 into x plus 1 over x plus 8 is equal to 0. Remember we said that y squared minus 2 was x squared plus 1 over x squared. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay. If that is true, it means now I have 4 into y squared minus 2 plus 17y plus 8 is equal to 0. So that I have 4y squared minus 8 plus 17y plus 8 is equal to 0. And we have 4y squared plus 17y is equal to 0. Do we have that equation?
Yes.
So what
Yes.
is common here?
Y.
So if I pulled out y, I'll have 4y
Oh,
plus 17 is equal to 0. So what are the values of y?
y is equal to 0.
And then
And also negative 17 over 4.
do we have that?
Yes.
Yes.
So if y is 0 and our y is x plus 1 over x, it means I have 0 is equal to x plus 1 over x. So we multiply all through by x. So we get 0 is equal to x squared plus 1. Do we have this also?
Yes.
Yes.
And this is where you got problems. So it means x squared is equal to negative 1. And x becomes the square root of negative 1, positive or negative, which is the complex. Okay? Because we don't have square root of a negative 1. Are we together?
Yes.
Now, that is complex. Now, if y is negative 17 over 4, then negative 17 over 4 becomes x plus 1 over x because it represents y. So we multiply through by 4x so that I remain with negative 17x is equal to 4x squared plus 4. Now, we now have, remember our equation is negative 17x is equal to 4x plus 4. So we put this 4x squared. So we take negative 17x the other side. We have 4x squared plus 17x plus 4 is equal to 0. What are the factors here?
1 and
1 and
16.
16.
So we have 4x squared plus 16x plus 1x plus 4 is equal to 0. So we have 4x into x plus 4 plus 1 into x plus 4 is equal to 0. And your x plus 4 multiplies 4x plus 1, but all of them is 0. So x is negative 4 or x is negative a quarter. So these are the only values of x.
So does it mean that we can also get the real values and it is correct?
But there are 4 values. There are 4 values. Don't you see this? This one here. Are you seeing? Have you seen this?
Yes.
This is positive. The square root of negative 1 is plus or negative root of negative 1. But this is complex. If we had done complex numbers, we'd say x is equal to plus or minus I, because I is the square root of negative 1. Does it make sense? Margaret, are you there?
Yes.
When I was asking for my work, you disappeared. It's okay. Any question there? Now, let me do one more thing here before we stop, because we have only 9 minutes to go. Now, we have similar equations that which requires another way of handling. We can be asked, for example, to solve this. X squared plus 9 over x squared is equal to 10. Are we seeing this?
Yes.
What do you see?
Yes.
What do you exactly see? What do you technically see there? Do you see that x squared is appearing twice there?
Yes.
So instead of thinking of multiplying by x squared, like we did yesterday, you can say let y stand for x squared, because our purpose is to reduce this to a quadratic. So we are going to say, this becomes y plus 9 over y is equal to 10. Then you multiply through by y, you shall have y squared plus 9 is equal to 10 y. So that we have y squared minus 10y plus 9 is equal to 0. So we shall say y squared, I think the factors are negative 9, negative 1. So minus 9y minus y plus 9 is equal to 0. And we have y into y minus 9 minus 1 into y minus 9 is equal to 0. And we have y minus 9, y minus 1 being 0. And y is actually 9 or positive 1. Remember, y was x squared. So if y is 9, then it means that x squared is equal to 9. And x becomes root of 9. What is the square root of 9?
Positive, negative.
Positive or negative 3, very correct. Now, if y is 1, it means x squared is 1. And x is a square root of 1, which is
Positive 1 minus 1.
good. So there are 4 values of x, which are positive or negative 1 and positive or negative 3. Is that okay?
Yes.
We can have something also like this. Solve this. X to the power 4 over 3 plus 16 x to the power negative 4 over 3 should be 17. Now you can write this as x to the power 4 over 3 plus 16 all over. Since the power of this x is negative, you can bring it to the denominator and it becomes a positive is equal to 17. So since again these are the same, you can let them stand for a particular letter. So let m stand for x to the power 4 over 3. If m is x to the power 4 over 3, it means I now have m plus 16 over m is equal to 17. Are we together?
Yes.
So m squared plus 16 is equal to 17m after multiplying all through by m. And what does this give us? It means now we shall have m squared minus 17m plus 16 is 0. And the factors, I believe, are negatives 16, negative 7, negative 1, sorry. Plus 16 is equal to 0. And we have m into m minus 16 minus 1 into m minus 16 being 0. And we have m minus 16 into m minus 1 is equal to 0. So either m is 16 or m is equal to 1. But remember, our m was standing for x to the power 4 over 3. Do you remember that? So let's see. If m is 16. It means 16 is equal to x to the power 4 over 3. Are we there?
Yes.
So let's look at the values of x now. Now, what happens is, if you have x to the power 4 by 3, and you want to get the value of x, you raise both sides to the power of the reciprocal of this. So you have x, 16 is equal to x to the power 4 by 3. You raise to the power of this reciprocal. You raise to the reciprocal of the power, so which is 3 over 4. Also this side, 3 over 4. So these ones will cancel so that you get x. So x becomes 16 is the same as 2 to the power 4, but to the power 3 over 4. Sorry for that. So our 4s will cancel and x becomes 2 to the power 3, which is actually 8. And when m is 1, it means I have 1 is equal to x to the power 4 over 3. Again, you do the same. If you want to get the value of x, you raise to the reciprocal, to the power of the reciprocal. So we have x to the power 4 over 3, all this over 3 over 4. So these ones will again cancel, and x becomes 1 to any power is always 1. So the values of x are 1 and 8. Any question here? Any question?
So first stand back and I see the question.
This is the question. No, that was the first one. This is the second one. Is it okay? Is it okay?
Yes.
Any other question? Okay, let's conclude with this number. We have that we solve xy is equal to 4, and then x minus 2y minus 2 is equal to 0. Now this is simple substitution, but still it will result into a quadratic. So what we can do here is to make x the subject in this. So x is 2y plus 2, and substitute in this one. So if x is this, it means I now have x, it is 2y plus 2 times y should give us 4. And opening, we shall have 2y squared plus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0. And the factors of negative 8 that give us 2 are 4y minus 2, y minus 4 is equal to 0. So that I have 2y into y plus 2 minus 2 into y plus 2 is equal to 0. So you have 2y minus 2 into y plus 2 is equal to 0. So the values of y are 1 and negative 2. So y is equal to 1 or negative 2. Now if these are the values of y, but x was 2y plus 2. So it means x becomes 2 plus 2, which is 4. This is for y equals 1. Now, x becomes 2 times negative 2 plus 2, which is negative 4 plus 2, and x becomes negative 2 for y is equal to negative 2. So, you can say therefore x is negative 2 when y is negative 2. And x is 4 when y is 1.